Hello everyone and welcome back to Pyanodons hard mode. In the last episode I get loaders. Look at this, loaders loading 15 a second in one tile. Unloading 15 a second in one tile. If that's a stack belt, it could even load 30 per second in one tile. Yeah, of course that's a lie, because one tile does not suffice. I need to feed liquid in. That's the annoying part, and that also what prevents me from just using it everywhere. Even though using logistic bots to bring the barrels is not the worst idea. And yeah, it does work quite well. Because they really only consume 0.1 per minute. That is 6 whole fluid units per hour, and that of course is basically nothing. In the meantime, I went ahead and designed a few more train stations, and also made them snap to my grid. So this should hopefully help me build a little bit easier. And I have various train stations now with or without loaders. And yeah, this is almost what I wanted to do, but not quite. What is missing here, you might ask? It's the... let me do that real quick. Channel 3, and this is Flora. This one was missing, where I don't even want to load spoiled Flora into the train and then move it out. I don't even want to have it in there, so it's going out there and directly into the output belt, into the spoilage belt. And yeah, this is the kind of final design that I want to go for. And now it's time to fix all of these train stations. Of course, I want to clean the belts. I'm not interested in deconstructing hundreds of native flora, even though it's not too bad. And just do that. Okay, you go. Oh, by the way, I don't need those power poles anymore, so maybe I will just deconstruct them wherever it's possible to do so. I have to be really careful here. So here the power poles are still necessary because of this main power line, and that's also why I definitely cannot build anything in this area. So this is underground pipes, so that the power poles have a place if I need to. Again, channel 3 Flora. Channel 3 Flora. And once more, channel 3 Flora. Oh yeah, down here there is a slight problem. I might need to spaghetti this. Yeah, this should do the trick. Okay, that's loading into the trains with a blueprint that I want. And I have alerts here. Yeah, still don't have proper zinc processing. No use for chlorine yet. And the cracking that I also built, of course, because yeah, this is what is required for loaders. This one produces all these distillates, and there's a huge buffer station in here. And there's one more thing I need to do. This does not have construction zone, so I need a construction zone extender somewhere, maybe on this side. Does it cover everything? Yeah, this should cover everything. Yeah, good enough. So yeah, this is also something I did last episode. Cracking the crude oil into the distillates and condensates and residual mixture, and then processing the condensates. Maybe I should have moved all condensates to trains into a central block doing this, because yeah, this is just a copy of that other block of that one. Because yeah, this is the exact same. Condensates in, bunch of things out, and this one makes 200 condensates next to the natural gas and naphtha. I don't know. For now, it stays as it is, and I have 2 of those blocks. Yeah. Another thing that I did last episode, I built Rauks, and I had a problem that these are not running because there are no Rauk cocoons. And it turns out, yes, I don't have Rauk cocoons because I have an underground that shouldn't be here. And I remember I built this underground when I expanded this block the last time. Where is it? Where's the original? Here. I think the idea here was to... Yeah, at some point I didn't have this, and then everything just flowed freely. And somehow I forgot to deconstruct this this underground belt, so that the full belt can go into this area up here for these 4 rows, and the half belt is for these 2 rows. Yeah, very unfortunately, this means that my rock production was very low for quite some time. Yeah, you can actually see this. This might have been my rock production before I upgraded the block, and this was the upgraded block. Nice, right? And then maybe this jump was the additional... I added 1 additional reproductive complex to each row, so maybe that's a jump. I'm not 100% certain, but it's definitely not running at its full capacity, and it was not for the last few hours, which of course explains my lack of formic acid and latex. That totally explains it, and I'm still not sad about doing this this doubling of the Rauks now, because they are still required. I need a lot of Rauks for my R-cards, and I will also need to slaughter more Rauks than I currently do. I need to increase latex and rubber, and yeah, it will be quite painful to scale everything to its Pi 2 production levels. So since I'm here, I really should build a little bit more moss. Yeah, this really annoys me. Can I do something about it? I think the problem here was that I needed these all the time. This is 30. Maybe I can have this on in a range of 30. Even is enough for the power pole, right? So can I build this? Even is connected. And then I do the same 3 more times. And somewhere here. And then I'll do that 1 more time here. And then I will deconstruct the other power poles and construction zone extenders. Because with these in place, I should be able to copy exactly 1 column without doing all this nonsense. Do I need this right now? No, I don't. This one is already too much. This one is enough. So moss. I think I could even copy paste 1 more block. So I'm already here. Let's do that. Oof. Okay, this construction zone extender should keep this happy. Of course, these are not where they should be, and this one is also not supposed to be here. Train stations. No. Yeah, I have this strip distillates now, including the snapping into the grid and the first few pipes. But what I wanted is this. So this needs to be more moss. Power is connected. Now these can have to move a little bit. Yeah. Exactly like that. Okay, hopefully that's all to get a little bit more moss online. Yeah, like one of these columns every 2 or 3 episodes is probably the correct pace to build it. No, I think I'm done here. I definitely can go home again. And then talk about my plans for today. I'm 14 minutes in and haven't even talked about my plans yet. Sorry for that. So, I'm going towards the biotechnology 2 research, which is quite important. But actually I want to get the Corlex, because Corlex is one of the slowest scaling creatures that exist. Plus, they are very expensive, and I don't even need to mass produce modules. I only need a few modules to fill the initial buildings that make the milk. Yeah, these are cows, alien cows. And they make the milk and they eat food. And this is the Colex breeding cycle. And they need fish and tephra. And yeah, this fish hydrolysate is super annoying to make. So I really want to get this going. And what I can already do is increase my fish production. Fish production is quite easy, at least now, because I have a fish 2 recipe. Right now I make like less than 1 per second. I think it's 0.7 or so. Where is fish? Fish? I do not see recipes. Hello? This is currently, yeah, 0.65 fish a second, and I need at least 10. So there's no way I can do this with the Mark 1 recipe, so I need to do the Mark 2. And I also intend to upgrade the modules to Mark 2. I also have to do, of course. And yeah, that is everything. Except I need more filtration media. And the filtration media is quite annoying to make, and I know that I'll need a lot more. So I'll definitely go to round numbers here. Maybe 3, maybe even already 6. Even though I make, yeah, 1 point something activated carbon right now. And yeah, the microfiber is also a problem. Maybe I'll do the microfiber in a separate block. And then it doesn't hurt that much from a ratios perspective. I can have the microfiber in its own block. And let's see. I think 20 per second is what I did in my quartz block. Yeah, this makes 20 pure sand a second. So this would go into 2 buildings, plus a little bit more than a belt of gravel, and a little bit of small things on top. Yeah, this might be a good ratio, but I can even expand on later on. So it's time to find some blocks where I can do all of that. This one doesn't look bad. There's water close by. Ooh, there's also water pipes. It makes it very, very annoying to build in here. Yeah, this is definitely not the place where I have all the where I have all the stations. Maybe if I have the stations down here, let's see. This is 1. This will be 60 pure sand, yes. So if I have this in here, yeah, that's plenty of space. I could even do 1 more. Okay, there's lots of space for the belts, which means station entry definitely. Yeah, something like 6 train stations for now. An exit. A few signals. No trees in this block, please. And then somehow get these going No, I will plan this first. I also won't need this construction zone extender, at least that's what I hope. So, what do I have here? These I don't need. And this is a simple 10 per second pure sand, yes. Automated factories. One here, one here. Making filtration media. And they need 10 per second input. That's a lot of a lot of the blue inserters. It should be enough though. I also need 8.3 gravel in. So maybe that's gravel in. Just on this side. Maybe I'll use stack belts for this. It's just slightly more than 15 and yeah, this way it's one belt for each of these cells. And then I need microfiber, glass and activated carbon. That is like 3 belts. Except the activated carbon and the microfiber can definitely go on one belt. Or maybe not. Let's see. If I have them here. There's only 1.66 in, yeah. And then another belt in here for, yeah, 2 per second, that's glass. And then the same once more here. No. That's better. And I need an output 1.66. Let's do this here. Is there a middle? No, not really. Unfortunately, there is not. Right side. Can I do something to balance this automatically? This does balance it, right? One of this is right lane, one of this is left lane. Definitely works. Let's have one copy on each side. Ugh. Okay, just on one side. Oh, yeah. These are a problem. I see. Okay, I'll move the gravel to be the very last thing. And then move everything else closer. I guess close as possible. This, by the way, is has the red ends. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a little bit of belting. Let's do this again. What is wrong? This is wrong. Why is it so difficult to see? This goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. That's perfect spacing. This is too much. Okay, now that's the block that I can copy paste. At least I hope so. Yeah, looks like everything is connected. Why is it here? One, two, three, four. Which means I'll need 4 gravel stations. And by the way, let's start at the bottom here. And then maybe not build all of this quite yet. Now which one was which? I don't know. But this will be filtration media in, providing no channel please. This is filtration media, quite simple. Then I got the next one was glass already. Or was it? Yeah, glass and then the two combined. Plus then microfiber and activated carbon. Requesting... so many... Let's start small here. 9.6 is more than enough. I also changed, if you didn't notice it already, I changed these to use less inserters. Maybe I should have done this here as well. But yeah, it just means less entities. And if I don't need that much, why use it? Of course, it means I might need to upgrade those train stops whenever I upgrade blocks. But yeah, I have to think about this anyway. So that's activated carbon and microfiber. And also, this glass is probably not with one. At least for now. And then gravel. I have started with one block, which means it's just one train stop for gravel. But it will be stacked. Gravel. There you go. Okay, that's perfect. And then the gravel. Yeah, I don't know exactly why I had this. And it's the only thing I can't see here right now. Water. I need separate water in here. You need 5.7k. Yeah, that's... That's 6k. Underground. Oh, I need a muddy sludge station. Where do I connect all the muddy sludge? Do I have to do this on the side? How did I do this here? Oh, I also had a water pipe all the way through. Is the water? Yeah, I don't need water on the other side. Oh, let's see. Water and muddy sludge. Looks about correct. There's the muddy sludge. I have one more station available. Fluids, completely different area in the book. Providing fluid. Okay. Do I want to go there myself, help out a little bit? Probably. Also, let's not care about the water in the future. This is enough for 4 of these blocks. Or cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's do that and not worry about it in the future. I'll need a buffer station. Buffer for filtration media. And let's add a few extra. And while this is being built, I will try and yeah, at least most of this is built. I will try and do the microfiber. Microfiber. Yeah, maybe this is the amount of microfiber I want to go for already. This is... yeah, that's a lot of kickalc. How much kickalc do I make? Kickalc. 1.1, yeah. Just not feasible without better modules and such. So let's do log-based raw fiber for a while. Yeah, it really helps to have this upgrade here, to be honest. In my last playthrough, I had a different one, I believe, because I couldn't see the appeal of 40 per second wood from one machine, and yeah. Or maybe I did have it, but I never noticed it that much. I don't remember, to be honest. Yeah, this needs to go into Steam. And then 6 per second sodium hydroxide. I don't have that. Just like I don't have a lot of other things here. Also, this is quite weird ratios. It's a 1 to 2, so I can just build in whatever ratio or whatever scale is nice for me. Oh, this is so many buildings. 10, 6, 12. No, 66, 12. Did I see this correctly? So I might even do that. No, this is stupid. I will just need multiple columns of these. Okay, let's go back here. This is done. At least I hope I don't need it anymore. By the way, this is also no longer required. This is my requester for the distillates. And this I still have to do at some point. But I have solved the zinc shortage for now. That's all the zinc. I don't need that. This is just converting something into something different that is not required unless I need petroleum. And I don't think I can make that much use of it right now. Yeah, this is all for later. So I don't need this for quite some time, I believe. I can burn the distillates directly. This one I need once it's unlocked. Okay, microfiber. I need lots of these wood processing units. Making raw fiber from wood. Yeah, this is 1 per second. Let's have this in one line. There's no need to build ugly. And also, let's do this. One. Many. Is it 14? Yeah, maybe 15 is good. This is 15 per second wood. This is perfect. That's a stacked lane. Can't get out more than 15 out of one machine without trouble. And then I need just a lot of these. Yeah, let's keep one tile in between. Okay, this is a lot now. This is now the 12 per second raw fiber. This goes into 6 ball mills. Making the normal fiber. 2 per second in. And 2.2 out. In, out, power pole, go. Yep, a lane balancer in the middle because this is 6.6 already. No, let's sideload this. Ooh. They will stack this as well. So it's actually 6 per second stack. That fits on one. On one lane. Yeah, one tile closer. And then, well, pulp mills. Are they here? Microfiber. Let's not forget. I need a splitter here. And I will also need, what is this? 1.5 per second. I need a glue inserter here. Let's do it on the other side. That's the input of logs. So logs go in. Sodium hydroxide goes in. This is 8.7 in, which is a yellow inserter. 0.25 out, which is a mechanical one. Out in power pole. What did I say? 12. Okay, this looks like it could work. Biomass voiding. It says flora spoilage here, but it works good enough for me. I think one is enough. I do need 3 blue inserters though, that's correct. Okay, and then this is output. Simple, right? Let's filter this for biomass. Oh, this says 500 degree. Okay. Other than that, let's ignore the steam for now. Logs in, sodium hydroxide in, microfiber out. A lot of water. What's that water? Oh, a lot, yeah. 3.6 is not a lot. I normally assume K per second, but it's missing the K. So, just another block. This is a native flora mining block. Can't do anything else there. Do I want to start using those? How about this one? I need to use it at some point. And this doesn't need a lot of train stations. I could even double this if I need to in here. Yeah. Let's hope that the blueprint fits. Yeah. I need logs, sodium hydroxide, and output, yeah. Null stacker. I need buffer stations. Yeah. Good enough. Let's get rid of trees. Construction bots. Oh, they are not busy right now. I should really give them something to do. No, I will move this down here somewhere. Maybe to here. Then I also don't need to deconstruct this whole cliff. I'll need logs. 9.6 is enough. And I can always increase this to a full belt if I need to. Logs. Yeah. Then the sodium hydroxide, and I need that one. Yeah, then provider provider, no channel. Just get it in here. Logs. Oh, only I could see. Okay, I don't care. I'll do this later. I think I need this. Yeah, now I do care. Okay, it is connected. I need a construction zone extender though. Maybe here. And then one more in here somewhere. And there is an output. Going in here. Okay, buffer station for microfiber. Right, yeah, this is microfiber. Let's build all of them just to have them in place. With a landfill, it takes a while to do that. Okay. That's some progress. Even though I didn't even touch the fish. And I have this researched. Can I set up the fish yet? Nah, this also needs filtration media. But I have seaweed, fish, fish food, phytoplankton. Maybe I will just do this in my mall. And then I need 4 of those fish, yeah. That's the stupid part. The waiting. Waiting for this to finish. Okay, let's take a look at the rogues. Are they running now? At least they are animated. Most of them are. This is 13.5. 14.3. I should have enough. Why do I not have enough? Item ingredient. No flora. Okay, that's a problem. Maybe I go up to 2 trains here. There is a slight chance that a whole train will spoil in the stacking area waiting for this, but I can live with that. And also, as long as I need that many rogues, it will not spoil. Okay. What else can I do here? The microfiber, I need to wait for this to be built. And the filtration media, where is it? Filtration media. It's over there. This looks kind of complete, yeah. Except of course the power poles. Let's move those over. Okay, so the construction zone extender is in the green area already. There's just no power here. Can probably increase the speed of this by building a power pole here. Just temporarily. Except, ooh, this doesn't even help. I have no power connected on the side. Would this work? Yeah, now it hopefully does. What did I do here? I did this outside. Yeah, outside is of course a bit nicer. Let's do this outside. Where is it? If only I could find my builds. No. It's only every second. Okay, yeah, and now it's not connected. Let me go there, help a little bit. Maybe also help here, because it would take quite a while otherwise. I really should have enabled these logistic requests earlier. Well, I got everything I need. No bots are here to grab my stuff. Come on. Okay, so I got the microfiber going. I got the filtration media, at least in smaller capacity. Activated carbon and sodium hydroxide I do make, but not in large quantities. Yeah, it's like 1.25. That's less than I need. Oh, and look at all that coal dust. And activated carbon is not cheap. We even need small sodium hydroxide. Yeah, and that's all my sodium hydroxide I make. I might need more than that. And I don't make that much saline water, I believe. Maybe 300 in total. And I need this for niobium plates and some other things. And I don't have the tech that I will get later. So yeah, somehow I will have to scale this in a stupid way. Oh, what a train traffic. Just from me not going into the train stop properly. Was these all trains wanting to go into the mall? No, looks like it. At least most of them. Da, da, da. Also, why did I not build more power poles? Okay, let's get started with everything I need for these construction zone extenders. And then get the trees out of the way, because I couldn't see anything. A little bit of asphalt. Today. Okay, now I can see a little bit better here. Looks okay for me. Oh, what is power doing, by the way? Still kind of unstable. Yeah, because it's fluctuating so much. Can I maybe create a buffer somehow? I think I tried this previously already. How many of these are running? 128, and half of them are running. So I will disconnect here. More or less the half. Half of it. And now... still not what I want. Yeah, now it is going up, which means that the other blocks will work a little bit more. Oh. It looks more stable, but it might just be coincidence. So what is happening here? I got logs. I got sodium hydroxide brought here. 2 of 2. I got a train here to get the microfiber out. One more power pole. Is everything in the green area? Yes. And unless I made a huge mistake, this should work. And I'll leave it here. Now on to the next block. A small block. Yeah, here. Found you. Now, finally got construction zone. Which means it's just a matter of time now. I'm missing microfiber. Okay, that's accepted. I'm missing gravel because I never connected those, yeah. And that was on purpose because I couldn't see anything. Okay, this is going up. Unfortunately, that's normal belt, but yeah, so be it. And what else do I need? Not a lot. That's yeah, this looks really very much complete already. Now the question is, what happens if I copy paste this? Let's see. Let's at least copy it once and have something that I can work with next time. That is connected. Yeah, it's really perfect with all these connections. What is not perfect is this. And that needs another gravel station requesting stacked gravel. More stations. Up. And in. This construction zone extender is connected. That's good. Let's clean some trees at least. And yeah, that is 6.6 filtration media in that whole area. That's more than plenty. Muddy sludge is taken care of, yes. And all of this, I know why I built the offshore pumps already. So this looks great. Okay, but I'm here. I can also help a little bit. Let's build some asphalt. And a few power poles and pipes and belts. Maybe I can get that construction zone extender going already. Yeah, it is charging up. Perfect. Okay. Anything else? Nah. The rest can be done by the global bots. I have them for a reason. So let's see. I said they are not really busy right now. So let's build the next blocks. Maybe even go to the left side here. This one is definitely possible. This one looks possible too. Yeah, this might be perfectly inside of the train tracks, inside the rails. Even this one. Why not? I have to build it at some point. Okay, this is a bit worse here. With the pipes in the way. Just where the rails should be. These two I can build. And then let's not forget to add a few radars in newly built territory. And these have done the job. No. Just those, nothing else. Looks okay. Radar coverage here, please. What's happening here? Bots were too slow. And the ghosts got deconstructed. Okay. Yeah, I really can't help here anymore. Yeah, just missing microfiber. What's going on with the microfiber? Microfiber. I'm blind today. Why am I so blind? No fiber, no raw fiber. Okay, that might explain things. Yeah, I wouldn't have a lot of buildings anyway. Because that's, yeah. Just these 5 would have worked. Which means no microfiber yet. I will not wait for this. Okay, and gravel. Hopefully they have higher priority than the voiding of gravel, which is done like everywhere else, I believe. No, this is no voiding. Gravel. This is voiding of gravel. 20. Yeah. I just hope that the rest is also equally low. But it don't make an infinite amount of gravel. It's just byproduct of ore processing so far, I believe. Ooh, what's going on with my science production? That's not good. Science. At some point these blue lines also hurt visibility. Logistics science. Missing batteries? I thought I fixed those. Batteries. Again, missing lead antimony alloy. Okay. But I should have enough buildings. It's I don't have enough antimony. That is... I will add more of these buildings. Why? So that when there is antimony oxide available, it will be consumed more by these buildings than by the other. And, That's really not a good idea in general. It's just a lot. 6.8 antimony. I make 2 or so. I looked this up recently. Antimony block. Here. 2.2. Yeah, it's far away from 6 point something. Even with this one being excluded, that's still too much. I don't think I need that much vitrolloy. Yeah, also it doesn't make a lot of difference. How much is this on top? 0.88. Ah, basically another nothingness. I could change these to the liquid recipe. Would save me 0.1, I believe. Or even less. 0.5 antimony X oxide into 0.5 lead antimony X oxide. And over here, that's just one building, 0.4. Yeah, so I would save 0.1 a second by upgrading. That wouldn't help that much. So why is there not enough liquid fuel? Sometimes even these tanks are not enough, and the train travel time is yeah, just too high. So what can I do? I have to wait for the microfiber before anything moves. Maybe I'll set up the fish Mark II loop already. I'll need a requester bot mall. Filtration media. And then somehow I need... Is it fish? In the fish buildings? Let's see. This one, yeah. Phytoplankton. I don't have that. Okay, can you reuse... Can you reuse this wax station, which is completely empty? And it's disconnected. Requesting fluid. Don't tell me these are rotated. No? What's the matter with you? Phytoplankton. As long as phytoplankton is less than 2000, let's get some phytoplankton in. And yeah, move up here. I need fish food. Fish and seaweed. I have fish, do I? Fish. Just in that box. Weird. And here. Yeah. What about seaweed? Have this quite close by, but not what I want for this level of production. Actually, it's not that huge. Yeah, that is enough. And I want an output here, and then the normal fish, and just the normal fish go back into the requester chest. And from there, this is made. Okay, maybe times 4, approximately 4 to 5. This is a good place. And of course, this means my phytoplankton pipe was not well located. Power poles. What about power poles? Another construction zone extender is necessary. And then stations for everything. Fish. Fish food. Fish food, filtration media, and seaweed. And it looks like this also needs a proper rubber port. When can I finally get rid of the R cards in here? It will take a while. But I could really start. I have enough modules for like 50 buildings. This down here was 136. And I probably need more than 100 buildings, but For the milestones. These are somehow hidden, right? The Mark IIs. Oh no, actually they are not. Because I really want those to be 4. That's what I want to know. When do I have 4 fish Mark II? A single one doesn't help me. Okay. Let's take another look at microfiber. Is this running now? Slowly. No, come on. Come on. Yeah, I'll go there. At least I didn't burn the fiber because I set this filter or just biomass. This would have hurt. But yeah, that's why I want to see the builds running, instead of just logging off and saying goodbye. And what about the other build, which is here? Yeah, waiting for the microfiber. I already want to lay out the new fish. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see the recipe ingredients at least. Okay, it kind of has the same pipe layout. That's very fortunate. Which means I don't need anything new. I got saline, oxygen, wastewater. I got the fish handled. Unless it suddenly needs more than a mechanical inserter. It even has a yellow one, okay. And then, yeah. This one has lamps, biomass, and eggs already. It's one additional belt with filtration media and fish food, and that's it. This looks very compelling. I think down here it's similar. Kind of similar. I got the fish already. I got phytoplankton and saline. I got wastewater. It's one belt with filtration media and fish food. And of course I have to change these recipes, change to Mark II modules, all kinds of stuff. Let's prepare this already, because I'm going to do this very soon. So I'll request... How much do I need? Yeah, not a lot. Let's have just one inserter per wagon. Control F. Sometimes it's difficult. Fish food and filtration media. And then I somehow have to do some spaghetti down here. Even the biomass is enough. I only need 8.4. This makes 10. That's too good to be true, if I'm honest. Let's get this going. A little bit more. Just a little bit. That's it. Now the microfiber is running. And biomass. Yeah, 14.8 in one of these boilers, that's enough. And the train, it's so slow because of the many buildings that are missing. Can I somehow... do something. Let's make sure that the important buildings are running. Other than that, yeah, it's 100. Come on, send the train. I want my first filtration media today. So this goes back into the mall. And the filtration media. This one has a train scheduled 1.6 kilometers away. Yeah, if only the base was a little bit smaller, this would definitely help. Okay, emptying is very quick. Who would have thought that? And there it goes. And now hopefully this makes some filtration media. Yeah, I think it's time for a quick recap. What did I do? I made a block of microfiber. This microfiber I can not fully sustain, of course, because I don't have the sodium hydroxide. But it's there, it makes me a good amount of microfiber. And the microfiber is needed to make filtration media. Filtration media is set up in another block over here. This makes filtration media also a good amount. I don't know whether I have that much gravel around, but it's always good to have a sink for gravel. I also don't have that much activated carbon. I have just 1.25 a second. So yeah, these numbers lie. But I don't care about that. I got it built and I can always supply more of the ingredients if I need to. This makes the first microfiber, filtration media right now. And oops, these belts I didn't include for some reason. Ah, glad that I caught it. Okay, but this building does all the work for me, and there is filtration media on the train, which means I can hopefully send it, and then it will go to my mall, where it will be used to make Fish Mark II, which I already set up. Of course, this is a temporary build, and therefore it is bot fed. And yeah, waiting for the filtration media, and then there's another random number lottery here where I need to roll my Mark II fish, the first 4, before I can start the Mark II breeding loop. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you in the next episode.